Now I have my lucky ticket right here, and you can watch 21 News live at 11 to see the Mega Millions numbers being drawn and find out if you could become $1 billion richer. In Boardman with more local news, I'm Hannah Buzza. I spoke to neighbors in the surrounding communities who said the smell gets so bad it will burn their eyes and noses. One woman even told me she'll check her home to make sure that it's not a gas leak. The trees and benches that sit out here are permanent reminders for Greenfield students of the tragedy that happened and what it takes to move forward from it. And while some shoppers tell me it's about time this plastic bag ban happened, others are worried about the cost of it. With all of these negotiations taking place and no resolution in sight, teachers are planning for their first day of strike to begin on the first day of classes.
A Youngstown organization is hoping their kinship summer camp will help older caretakers looking after younger children. Those behind the program say the camp is the first of its kind. Hannah Buzza has the story.
I love going to play basketball, and they always do something fun every day.
From crafts, bouncy houses, and the playground, Easter Seals Kinship Summer Camp provides a fun getaway for children being raised by older caregivers in the Youngstown area.
Our camp is a partnership with Direction Home and Easter Seals. We are a camp for children being raised by an older adult in the area.
Camp leaders tell us the young children having to be raised by older caregivers is an ongoing problem in the area, and that this camp hopes to help those guardians out. Easter Seals provides a free lunch, weekly visitors, and games to keep little ones busy and give their caretakers a break throughout the summer.
It's challenging to be raising children, especially at an older age, so to let the kids come somewhere where they can have some fun and give their adults some peace of mind because they are somewhere safe and having fun.
While the camp is designed to give caregivers a break, we spoke to leaders and kids who told us that they have so much fun that on a scale from 1 to 1,000, this camp breaks the scoreboard. The camp runs Monday through Thursday for 5 hours a day. Registration for next year's camp will open in the spring and can be found on Easter Seals' Facebook and website. In Youngstown with more local news, I'm Hannah Buzza. In Youngstown's east side, animals were rescued from this home after neighbors found them left in poor conditions.
And the dog came out and she had a rash from the back to her tail. So it was just, I didn't think it was as bad as it is.
The animal charity Humane Society were called after Hiram Marion left his house key with his neighbor and asked her to watch his pets while he was gone. Marion had several warrants for his arrest around the Cincinnati area and turned himself in after delivering the key. When neighbors entered the house, they found 14 pit bulls, 40 snakes, chickens, cats, and many other small animals. The neighbor said she wanted to help the animals but couldn't take care of all of them on her own.
Ben and I couldn't handle trying to get in the door. It was taking so long to feed them water, and he didn't have any water or electric turned on.
Last month, 21 News reported on how Animal Charity was running out of space, and we asked them how they're going to accommodate for all of these new animals.
We went back to our shelters and started playing this game of Tetris where we're moving from animals from one building to another building into quarantine areas, rearranging furniture, setting up enclosures to just prepare for this situation. And then we had a game plan to meet here at a certain time and just start the removal process.
McMurtry says animal hoarding has been an ongoing problem in the area and says any donations given to Animal Charity will be used to build their new shelter that will be equipped for these kinds of situations. All of the animals have since been removed from the house and are now being taken care of in the shelter. With more local news, I'm Hannah Buzza. What's up, VO peeps? It's Hannah Buzza, and I'm here at the Lindsay Theater in Sewickley, where the Unsinkable movie premiere is about to take place. I will be talking to the cast and the crew to find out what they have to say about this exciting new movie. Unsinkable Titanic Untold tells the real story of the 1912 maritime disaster, but from a unique perspective. The movie captures the days following the tragedy, where Senator William Alden Smith worked to investigate what caused the devastating shipwreck that took the lives of nearly 1,500 passengers.
The sensationalistic story of Titanic is now focused more on the people, and the human tragedy of it. It sort of brings us back to a more personal experience.
The rain didn't keep anyone at home, and after the film had ended, there was applause for several minutes for the cast and crew.
I thought it was pretty good. I learned a lot of new stuff about the Titanic I didn't realize before. I thought it was very informative and very educational.
The actors told me that they found bits and pieces of themselves in their characters.
I came here and I filmed this movie and I was living my dream as an actress, getting to do a movie in America, and it was a very, very special thing for me, and just thinking about people who never got to to live their dream and had all their hopes in America.
I always look for what is similar to the character and myself and what's different between us. And I found more similarities with this man than differences, which was really interesting.
And in true EOP fashion, I had to ask them what they thought about the outfits.
Costumes were all absolutely incredible. They were heavy, but they were beautiful to wear. They made me. They just made me become the character even more.
I hated the collars. They're horrible. They're so uncomfortable, but they look fantastic. So as uncomfortable as they were to wear, now that I see it, I think, oh yeah, it makes so much sense.
To find out where the movie is showing in your area, check out unsinkablethemovie.com. Reporting for Entertainment on Point, I'm Hannah Buzza.